Hey, Here's a Master fans. If you're like me, you buy stuff for a recipe that you're going to make because you don't have it on hand all the time, say some fresh ginger root, and let's just say that after you make that recipe, you're like, what do I do with the rest of this perfectly good ginger root? Well, you can make tea, and why not? It's easy. So, let's make some tea. Alright, so preparation is always everything, and if you're going to make ginger tea, there's a couple of things you're definitely going to need. One, you're going to need your kiwi. Make sure you have a kiwi. It's like $7. You can usually get it at Asian grocery stores. Totally worth it. Great knife, very cheap. You need something to strain your tea, because you're going to boil this, strain it into your drinking mug. I suggest something large. And then if you don't want just straight up ginger water, you can sweeten it. I recommend honey, but if you're vegan, maybe maple syrup is your style. And you can also add optional flavorings like turmeric or cinnamon stick. I'm going to just do straight up ginger and honey today. So let's go ahead and chop this up, get it into the water, and then I'll show you the next step. Alright, so you want to start out with your water cold, and then kick on your fire. And then what you're going to do is, over medium heat, bring this to a simmer, and then just a low simmer for 5 minutes. Now, I know you're probably thinking, Urza Master, you take apart computers and electronics and occasionally do like gaming content and hobby content. Why are you making ginger tea? Well, I guess if you want some of that, here's a Charizard EX box. We'll be cracking this shortly in the future, but I also do some cooking stuff on here. I've got a couple little recipe videos and probably will do more in the future. This channel is dedicated to really anything and everything that's a hobby of mine and could be a hobby of yours. So if you enjoy it, great. If not, no big deal. Make sure you subscribe and catch my other content like this Charizard. Alright, so once you hit that simmer, just reduce your heat to low. You're going to give it about 5 minutes. You can go as long as 10 if you really like a strong ginger flavor. I'm only going to go 5 here because I have a history with ginger. It seems like every time I use it, everything tastes like pine salt. So I'm going to try and go light flavor here, and hopefully we can get this tasting pretty good. So the other thing I like to do is I add a little honey to the mug before I strain it through, just because I'm going to probably want to sweeten it. Most teas I try to drink unsweetened, but ginger teas or more of those sort of calming type teas, I do like a little bit sweeter. So we're going to add that first. This is about half a teaspoon, and then we'll kind of sweeten it to taste once we actually strain the ginger mixture in there. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and strain our finished product here. Now you can add a slice of lemon or orange to this if you want a little citrus flavor and some more sweetness, but we're going to go with just ginger honey. And you can see in there you've got about half a giant mug. This would probably be a little over a regular coffee mug, and we're going to add just a little extra honey now, and we'll let this cool down and give it a taste. But that is how you make honey ginger tea.